Boom! What's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig 8 on Flying Pig United with another little transfer news rundown for the deadline day afternoon show, guys. How's it all going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for being patient while we get going here. We've got a lot of updates to get into today, guys. Thank you for joining. Plenty to talk about in regards to Manchester United and transfers, and probably no transfers, let's be honest. But we're going to talk about the links and everything that's going on at the moment in the world of Manchester United. So hope you're well today. Do us a favour at the start of this show. Smash that like button on it. Give it a big thumbs up if you haven't done so. Drop the like on it. You know it makes sense. Give it a thumbs up. Also share it around on social media somewhere. You know that helps as well. At the top of the live chat, I've pinned the tweet. So if you want to give us a retweet, we'll give you a shout out later on in the show. And thank you everyone that gives it a share. But let's be having you. Get your thoughts in the live chat as always, guys. Have your say. We're going to be dipping in and out the chat to see what you legends got to say for yourselves about all the different topics. Thank you so much, by the way, Jay King. Appreciate you. What's going on? Chris Swift, Chris Koo, Johnny, Simon, WWE Network, Chris Barker, Exhibit, Jay King, Kingslayer, Elliot, Vincent, DOK Moose, Slim Reaper, Say No More Gov, Johnny, Spyros, DOK, Disco Dave, John O'Connor, Sandy Barras, Drew Who, Tips, Chrissy Barker, and everybody else as well. Thank you so much for joining us and getting in here for the show. Yep, let's be having you. So we've got plenty to discuss. If you want to have a chat and get involved, all you need to do is subscribe. Also, if you want to have your say and you're on catch-up and you're not in the live stream, then get down below in the not live comments and keep the debate going down there, my friends. Let's go then. So United have got Antony. Come on, get in there, my son. Hey there, John Adair, Vincent Bullock, James T, Maradonaldinho, and everybody else. So we've got Antony, folks. It's looking good. Look at this handsome bastard. So he has been unveiled finally, properly, fully by Manchester United, which is absolutely brilliant news. There's a statement on the website which reports that United have completed the transfer of Antony from Ajax. He has signed a contract until 2027 with the option of an additional year. Get in there, my son. Let's get those fire emojis in the live chat. Antony has 31 goals and 27 assists in 134 club appearances for Ajax and Sao Paulo, and 2 goals and 2 assists in 9 senior appearances for his native Brazil. He has won 2 Eredivisie titles and a gold medal in the 2020 Summer Olympics. Antony said, "This is an incredible moment in my career to be joining one of the most iconic clubs in the world. I'm thankful to everyone who has believed in me, especially my family, all my coaches and teammates, because I could have not done this without them. Playing under Erik ten Hag at Ajax was perfect for me and my development. His style of football and coaching brings out the best in me. I'm excited by what he has told me about his plans and ambitions at Manchester United. My time at Ajax was fantastic and I will always be grateful for the trust they put in me. But now I'm ready for the next challenge and I can't wait to join my new teammates and play my part in bringing success to Manchester United. Get in there, my son." A few comments. John Murtaugh, football director, said Antony's one of the most exciting young talents in European football and has exactly the right profile for the attacking dynamic team Erik is building. We have been especially impressed by his desire to join Manchester United and to be part of a long-term project to get the club back to the levels of performance we expect. Get in there, Antony, my son. So this guy, hopefully he's going to be coming with the right attitude, determined sort of character, he seems. If we actually look at something that Erik ten Hag said, Erik ten Hag was quoted as saying, "From the first moment at Ajax, he really impressed me in terms of his football qualities and as a person. He's a fighter and someone who has a real willingness to win games. I like that." So that's what we've got here by the looks of it, guys. We have overpaid, but we've got ourselves an actual fighter, a proper player, somebody that's, felt the pressures of not having food in the favelas of Brazil as a kid. And he's going to be fighting tooth and nail to try and make the most of his opportunity here at United. Get in there. We've got another fighter, another player like potentially Lisandro Martinez, that sort of a character who's going to be hopefully coming in here and being determined. So get in there. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat here from Lee Cameron. Lee Cameron's gone in here raw, guys. Let's get a sue in the live chat there for Lee Cameron. Thank you, Lee, for the super chat, mate. So Lee Cameron comments and he says, "I'm sorry, Pig. We are one Casemiro injury away from playing McTominay or Fred regularly. We should get Neves if we can't get De Jong. Incompetent club." Great comment, Lee Cameron. Yeah, that's it. So Casemiro, he does transform our midfield, but if there anything, you're right. If anything happens to Casemiro, what we're going to do in terms of a holder, you're absolutely right. It is a bit of an issue, so we just got to hope Casemiro stays fit. But good point. We should have gone and got another midfielder this season. Definitely. We should have shipped out McTominay as well and brought in a top quality midfielder. That's what we should have done. So I'm with you, bud. Smash a 1 if you agree with Lee Cameron in regards to the fact that we should have gone and got another central midfielder, because what we've left with Fred, McTominay, Donny, I'm not so sure about any of those guys in a holding role. Definitely not. Spot on, says J King. Yes, exactly. So lots of people agree with you there. To be fair, we should have got Neves, says J King. Casemiro starts today. Yes, indeed. Spyro's get in. So just an update on Antony and whether or not he's going to be starting. He's not going to be playing. So Ten Hag's squad has been bolstered, of course, by the signing of Antony, but he's not available for the game against Leicester. Matt Gwinnett with a £5 super chat. Thank you, Matty Gwinnett. Let's get a sue in the chat for Matty Gwinnett, lad. He says, Pig, do you think that Antony can reignite the fire in CR7, Rashford, Sancho, etc.? Not just him on his own, but I certainly think he will help. Definitely players like Casemiro and he himself will definitely have that sort of an impact on a player like Cristiano Ronaldo, I think. Because especially if he's going to be providing him with chances and scoring goals alongside him. But also, yeah, Casemiro with that the teammate previous experience, but also he knows what a great player he is. Give us that solidity. Hopefully the whole team's going to benefit. You would hope that Ronaldo at the top of the pitch when he's playing is going to benefit massively because, well, he's a class player and he just needs the service. If he gets the service, then it's going to be an absolute barnstormer of a season for Ronaldo. But he needs the service. That's the problem. He needs the service. But Antony is a big old ad, Spyros. I agree with you, sir. So Ten Hag, thank you so much, Matty Gwinnett. Let's get a sue in there for this, lad. J Blood, by the way, has been a member for 17 months of the channel. Get in there, J Blood. Everyone, let's get a 17 in the chat. He comments, thank you for being a member for 17 months and supporting the show. He comments and he says, oi, oi, Pig, hope you're well, bro. I'm all good, thank you, Jay. How are you getting on, man? Once again, thanks for being a member for 17 months, you legend. That reminds me, actually, I've got to give a shout out to Makato. Shout out, Makato, you in the chat, Makato? But he put in his highlighted member comment at the start of the show before I got going. And I missed it, guys. Makato has been a member for a year. Let's go. Let's get 12 months in there for Makato, the legend as well. Thank you, everyone. Right, so Antony's been unveiled. He's not going to be playing tonight. It was confirmed on Thursday morning that the Brazil international has completed a permanent move. But he's not going to be ready to play, guys. It doesn't seem like it anyway. So there's an update. That's what the update says on manunited.com. Anyway, it says the new recruit is unavailable for the match against Leicester. So a little bit of team news there. Yes, indeed, Spyros. Antony said, let's make history. Hey, what's going on there, Kerfuffles? I hope you're good, bud. Let's hope CR7 starts instead of Alanga, says Rory. Good call. So I guess if CR7 starts at the top of the pitch, Rashford out wide or something like that, that is a decent idea. Is Ronaldo fully fit, though? That is the question. Okay, so great news about Antony, guys. Here's some Ten Hag quotes from the first moment at Ajax. He really impressed in terms of his football qualities as a person. He's a fighter. Let's talk about Lisandro Martinez for a second because he's got the player of the month, guys. Come on. Man, what an absolute butcher this guy is. He has proven himself to be an excellent player for us already. We'll see how he gets on, but the first couple of games, very, very impressed by this guy. Matt Gwinnett, thanks for another super chat, buddy. He says, have another fiver, get yourself a beer for tonight. Oh, you're a bloody legend, my son. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll be doing a watch-along for the Man United game tonight, obviously, so come and join us at 7:30. We'll have a cold one then, bud. Thank you so much, Matty Gwinnett. Let's go. Let's get a sue in there again. Thank you so much. Okay, so just on tonight, actually, guys, just while we're on that quickly, I mean, but Lisandro Martinez has just won the Player of the Month award, which is justified. I think he has obviously done well. He's got the Player of the Month for August, and he's been a breath of fresh air. His tenacity, his character, and just his quality, keeping that human Slabo Maguire out of the side, gives him a massive plus point for me. So, so get in there to Mr. Lisandro Martinez. So just on the game tonight, guys, what's your score prediction now? So we've got Casemiro going to be starting. Ronaldo could be starting. We don't know yet. But the back line's obviously looking so much more solid. We're going to be much harder to beat, I think, this week than we have done a few weeks ago. Certainly at the start of the season, we've got a bit of confidence about us right now. There's some good players in the team. Casemiro hopefully have an effect. I am still sticking with my prediction, which is going to be 3-1. Maybe Leicester will score. They've got, they're very good on the counter. They might cause us issues. Of course, they're at home. They're going to be attacking us at times. But Man United will probably outscore them. 3-0, says Jim. John Adair says 3-1. Jay King says we're winning 2-0. Man United 3, says Mohamed Mahood. Casemiro in, and Donny says Spyros. Interesting. 3-0, says DLK Moose. Matty Gwinnett thinks it's 4-0 to United. We need to claw back that goal difference. Interesting. Duncan agrees with you. Simon says 3-0 or 3-1. Old Dirty Benjo. Piggo, have you seen Welcome to Wrexham yet? I'm just watching episode 3. I haven't, mate. I'm going to have to get into that, though. Brian Irvine says 2-1. Yeah, nice one. Brandon says 1-2 to United. David Diada says 2-0. Vincent Charlton thinks 5-1. So a lot of us feeling positive like we're going to get the win. I think that's because Leicester are looking absolutely dog-turd shite at the moment, folks, aren't they? Brendan Todgers is absolutely stinking up the gaff over there, guys, and they're bottom of the table at 1 point. So, but the thing is, that does make them a little bit dangerous, I suppose, because they're like a wounded animal right now. They might just have a decent sort of a reaction because of how shite they've been at the start of the season. So they're looking for a reaction, aren't they? But hopefully United can just, compile that misery upon them and give them some more losses right there, because that's what we're going to have to do if we're going to have a serious go of top 4 this season. We actually do have to win a game like this after losing the first 2 games of the season and winning the next 2. Just think about it. If we lose, well, that's a negative record. This is a chance to turn our season into a positive record. So, more wins than losses, 9 points, getting back up there in 5th or 6th sort of place and trying to challenge for top 4. That's what this fixture sort of has in terms of importance. So we're looking forward to it, guys. We're going to do a watch along later for that. We've got 200 legends in here, by the way, guys. Thank you for joining us for this lunchtime show. It was actually later than lunchtime. We got 84 likes. Keep smashing that like button if you're just joining us. It's free. Drop a thumbs up. Help us get to 100. And smash the sub up if you're new also. So let's get on to the transfer news, guys. So we talked about, okay, Antony's come in. That's great. That's positive. Good stuff. Lissandro Martinez, new signing, has just won Player of the Month. That's great. But we still do need more players. Sorry for that slurpy sound there, by the way. Bit of ASMR for you there. But we do still need more players. It's very doubtful that we'll get any more players. Ten Hag said as much recently in his presser that it's quite unlikely and probably all our business is done. And this is probably the squad set now between September and, of course, January. A super chat from G-Wolf United. Oh, G-Wolf, hope you're doing well today, my son. How you doing? What an absolute legend. G-Wolf says, I don't think CR7 will do half what he should go. Sorry, what's that? I don't think CR7 will do half what he did. He should go. I see. Why? Why do you not think he'll do half what he did? I mean, he got 18 goals last season, so you won't think he's going to get 9. I mean, I don't know about that, but I think he's going to have a good season. Maybe he won't be playing quite as much as he was last season, I suppose. Because look, there's Europa League guff fixtures. Is he going to be playing in some of those gash up fixtures, in far-flung random places like Moldova? I don't know. So he might not play as many games overall. But come on, people who doubt Cristiano Ronaldo often find themselves on the receiving end of multiple sues. Because, if you doubt the GOAT will answer you. So let's see, G-Wolf. I'll have a personal bet with you, if you like, where you have to eat a salmon sandwich and I'll have the Marmite sandwich if Ronaldo doesn't get double-figure goals in the league, right? So I'm saying he gets more than double figures, which to be fair for him would be pretty shit because we're hoping he gets 20. But, I don't know about that, G-Wolf. I personally feel like I've got faith in Cristiano. I still think he's the GOAT. Once he's got his head down and the window's closed and he can actually concentrate and he can actually, he's resigned to the fact that he's here and he has to play and he's going to get ready for the World Cup and all the rest of it. I think you're going to see the same old Ronaldo. That's what I think. But we'll see. Let's ask the live chat how many goals in the league, Premier League, if Ronaldo stays, which is looking like he is. Obviously, he's on the coach. Guys, will he? How many goals will he get in the Premier League? I'm going to say he probably won't play quite as much. I still think he's going to get similar to what he got last season, maybe 18, 20, somewhere around about there. Gio says, that laugh myself. No, thank you. Not again. Oh, come on. You won't take a salmon sandwich bet with me? Come on now. 13-25 says Duncan. Sharma says 13. 15-25 says Kerfuffles. 15 in the league says Old Dirty Bunjo. 15 says Leanne Reeson. 9 says Harvey. 54 says McQuinner. 15 says Vincent. Sue. 22 says Brian. 13 says Rajon. You think better now with more service. See, that's the thing as well. Last season, just remember, half of the games, probably half of them, no exaggeration, he was just not getting any service. Like, he was an isolated figure up there running around like endless chicken. It wasn't his fault. The ball wasn't coming to him. Like, we weren't moving the ball from defence through the midfield to the attack well. It kept breaking down. We're getting overrun a lot, getting outpossessed and outplayed by random gash teams. So he didn't get the service last season. That's a really good comment, to be fair, because if Ronaldo does get the sort of service that he's used to previously, like if he's getting the service he's getting at Real in the latter years or whatever, then crikey, he's still a goal-scoring phenom. Nothing's going to change in terms of his goal scoring ability, his technique, his determination, his character, his athleticism is all still there. Look at how he's leaped up and got us a bunch of clutch-headed goals last season. It's only last season. He will be diminishing now. Absolutely, but it's going to be a slow thing. He's a super professional guy. He could probably still do a business in the Premier League until he's 40, man, this guy. So I honestly still think he's going to score a shitload of goals, but we'll see. Matt says, agree, Pig. The ball just needs to go near Ronaldo inside the box. That's it. Get it to him in the right areas, and he will be fantastic. Ronnie Dodd says, hey, Piggy, Antony's interview I found emotional. Hey, Gungshi, what's going on, you legend? He says 15 to 25. What an absolute legend. Don Gungshi in the gaff. Yeah, 15 to 25. Imagine if Ronaldo at 38, which is what he'll be by the end of the season. Imagine if Ronaldo at 38 is able to score 20 plus goals in the Premier League. I don't think anybody could doubt that he's the GOAT after doing something like that at that sort of age. He did it last season, scored 18 in a shit team. So let's hope that this United side is better under Ten Hag. We play some progressive attacking football. We get the ball to Ronaldo, and then we'll be a better team, won't we? Oi, oi, Jonathan Carlin, welcome in, bud. Antony will feed CR7, says Vincent Scholtons. Okay, so we've got a new player in Antony. It's going to give us more options in the front line there. We're going to see probably Ronaldo as our main striker. We're probably going to see Antony and Sancho utilised the most. But we still got players like Rashford, Martial, who are obviously going to come in and play in certain positions all across that front three. So it's actually pretty decent, guys. It should be good if Sancho can develop like we hope he's going to this season. And Antony can come and hit the ground running. We've got a real front line. I mean, you know, Sancho's not really hit the heights that we're hoping he's going to hit yet. But we've seen him previously getting put in ridiculous stats in the Bundesliga. He's growing as a player, I think. It's early for him. I think he's going to be a baller. Dude. Mark Nurse, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's get a Suey in there for Marky Nurse, bros. He says, fans forgot 11 games without CR7, 11 losses, 0 goals. That's so true. So last season, we didn't win a single bloody game. We didn't win a single bloody game without Cristiano Ronaldo in the team. Isn't that the case? Crikey, we need this guy's goals. He's the main goal scorer we've got. If anybody can put the ball in the back of the net still, it is Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, I hope Bruno's going to score a lot this season. I hope Sancho's going to score and Antony's going to score a lot. But I will bet my left nut that come the end of the season, Cristiano Ronaldo is the top scorer in this squad. Because he's just a goal-scoring phenom. Ghost98 says, Leicester's bottom of the league. They're going to be hungry. We've lost to them a few times. Yeah, no, fair enough. It's a good point. They will be looking for a reaction. But come on. Also, they're looking shite. Man United, if we turn up and have a positive attacking game and, you know, actually be a committed, determined side, like we've shown in that Liverpool game, say, where we were proper on it, if we turn up like that, we could smash up this Leicester City side. They're going to have a performance better than any they've had this season against this United team to win. So I'm feeling confident about it. Right. Let's get on with the transfer news, lads and lassies. Thank you for joining, everyone. We've smashed 100 likes on the stream. So, yes, indeed. If you're just getting here, drop a like on the video. Give us a share around on your Twitter there at the top of the live chat. Give us a retweet. We'll give you a shout out later. And remember, get your thoughts and opinions in. We do dip in and out the live chat here. It's a fully interactive show. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a moderator. You don't have to super chat or any of that stuff. Just get your thoughts and opinions in. We will dip in and out throughout the show, and we'll have a big Q&A as well at the end and see what you legends are saying about yourselves. So let's get on to the transfer news of other players that could potentially come in. We've also got some players that are going out, which we'll talk about, which have gone out. But let's talk about this. So Memphis Depay is on the market, as per reported by Fabrizio Romano a couple of hours ago. He's also reporting that Chelsea are in talks right now, but there's no advanced talks. They're focusing on Aubameyang, of course. So it says Memphis Depay update. This is 20 minutes before we went live. No advanced talks with Chelsea as of now. Focus is on Oba, which they have managed to get a deal done for with Barcelona, it seems, by the way. Alonso going in the opposite direction as well. But Memphis closer to staying than leaving, but it's still a long day. So I guess the most likely outcome is that he stays. But look, there's still a possibility that there might be an agreement to terminate his contract in there as well. So if that happens, and Barca just do not want him, and they want to cut their losses on him, and they're not paying the wages, that's it, they terminate the contract, and Memphis agrees to it, then I guess we would be foolish not to sign him on a free transfer, or as a really cheap transfer. And at the moment, Barca probably would only accept a very small amount anyway. He's basically a free, guys. He's basically a free anyway. So there is a report, there is an understanding reported by Caught Offside via Fabrizio Romano that Memphis Depay could terminate his Barcelona contract at any time today. Whether or not that's just paper talk, we'll have to wait and see. But there is an understanding that Chelsea are interested. So this is from Reshan Rahman, who reports that Memphis Depay informed Barcelona yesterday about his desire to leave, and Barca and Chelsea have been speaking over the terms of a possible operation. So it does seem like, I guess, Chelsea is seriously considering it at the moment, but there are no advanced talks. I think Man United probably should go in for this guy if he's available for free or available for next to nothing, because it's just an extra bit of cover. It's somebody else who, if Ronaldo gets an injury, he can play at striker for a game, or he can feature in a Europa League tie on a left wing if we've got some fitness issues. You know, he's that sort of a player. If he would be prepared to come in that sort of a situation and be a rotationary player, then I don't know. But certainly if we were not paying a lot up front, even if his wages are reasonably decent, he's still a good player. Like, he's still got a good record for club and country. It's not a great record, and he's not a great player, but he's a good player, and it's probably another body we could get in there. Thank you so much, Matt Gwinnett, for commenting with another super chat. He says, Flying Pig United's my fave. Hashtag soon us out. Pig in. Hashtag Sky. Thank you so much. That Souness guy's an absolute tithead, isn't he? Have you seen what he's been saying about players like Casemiro, Lissandro Martinez, and these sorts of stuff? I mean, he is an absolute wind-up merchant, this tosspot, isn't he? Matty Gwinnett, thank you so much. Hashtag soon us out. I agree with you. We do need more players, Top Dog. So in an ideal world, if before the end of the window, we'd sign another 3 players, guys. I know we've already spent 227 million, and that's not going to happen. But imagine if we actually did get another left wing, even if it is Memphis Depay, it just gives us a bit of quality and depth there. Also, a right back would be very, very nice to add to the right backs we've got. I'm not sure if any of those are world class or have the potential. Diallo's looking good at the moment. And then the midfield. Certainly, if Casemiro picks up a knock, we're back to square one. So we could have done with getting another beastly midfielder in. And a forward, because if the same goes for Cristiano Ronaldo, really, we do have Rashford, we do have Martial. I'm not that worried about the forward position. But it's now we've got Antony. I'm not that worried about the forward position. But the midfield, the defence, still has some vulnerabilities in it that we could have addressed. So I agree, bud. Ronaldo, stay or go. Don't care either way, says Chris Barker. He's staying. Yes, indeed, Mr. Miyagi. Dest has indeed gone. So AC Milan beat Manchester United to Barcelona. Sergio Dest, they're reportedly set to beat them. Of course, he's signed for them. And it's understood we could have gone in for him if there was maybe a deal to be done for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Doesn't look like there is going to be a deal done anywhere for Aaron Wan-Bissaka at the moment. Just on a couple of players going out before we get back onto Memphis, actually. So, you know the James Garner stuff from yesterday? We talked about James Garner. Apparently, he's been sold for an initial £9 million with a further 6.5 million in add-ons. And I just don't really quite understand it, guys, because there's a report now that says that there's no buyback option. So maybe a misreporting there from Fab yesterday suggesting that there was a buyback option, because this says from James Ducker from the Telegraph anyway, that there is no buyback option and it's just a sell-on fee of 20% of the profit. So some people were saying that yesterday. There's a little bit of contention about that, but I think it is just a case of we sold him straight, guys. No buyback clause, which means that is a piss poor deal for United. Only 9 million rising to 15 for Garner, and there's no chance of getting him back. We get 20% of future profits. What if this guy turns into an absolute beast? We have not planned well for the future there, guys, if that's the case. Piss poor. Hashtag Glazers out. Glazeronomics guff. Why would you even sell that guy when Scotty McTominay's worse than that guy? Like, that's what annoys me about this deal. You could have palmed off Scotty McTominay to them or somebody else, and then Garner's a good one for the future. So, you know, I don't get it, guys. I don't know why we've done this. But we've let a good player go. He's a young lad, and we could have probably seen more out of him than McTominay being a complete melt. So, so I am disappointed about this, folks. I would have kept him, but he's now gone to Everton, and it's for a 20% future sell-on profit and only 9 million rising to 15. Pretty guff. Also, Birmingham City have agreed a deal with Chong. So Tahith Chong to Birmingham City has done and completed permanent move now from Manchester United with a big pay cut for Tahith. Plan confirmed, medical booked. So Garner gone, also Chong gone. I mean, Chong, get out. In all fairness to Tahith Chong. Sorry to say, mate, but yes! Come on, get out of this football club, my son. Finally, no disrespect to Tahith Chong. He's a young lad, you know. I like him. He's a nice guy. He's always tried hard. I've got no issues with Chong. All I'm saying is he's been too shite for too long, and it's another hanger-on that is got at the football club, you know. We've got still many, Phil No Bones Jones, and a lot of different others still hanging around the gaff. But I have to admit that Chong was just never going to turn into a good player at United. He was a waste of money. just paying him sitting there to do nothing. So see you later on, Tahith. Good luck to him at Birmingham City. Honestly, good luck to him. But it's not a player that's going to ever do anything at Manchester United. So it makes sense to just cut our losses and get rid. So I'm happy we've done it. Hey, what's going on, Gav Dog, Mark Nurse? Yeah, he was a very nice guy, very respectful. Like I just said, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, Vincent. But like I also said, he's shite. But I do think he's a very good, good guy. There's nothing wrong with that. But we don't want players who are good guys around here. Phil Jones is a good guy too, it seems. Old Pink Boots, he seems like a heck of a fella. But I don't want him to be at Manchester United anymore because what it stands for and just the mediocre guff, the bad decisions, the lingering bad decisions that we've made. It's horrendous. So I'm happy that Chong's gone, guys. Smash your 1 if you're happy Chong's gone. Smash your 2 if you would have liked to have kept Chong. And give him a chance. Let us know what you're saying there, guys. But Chong is gone. Also, we've got another piece of information about another player who has gone out. So Manchester United's Ahmad Diallo joined Sunderland on loan. United winger Diallo's joined Championship club Sunderland on a season-long loan deal. The 20-year-old spent the second half of last season, obviously, on loan at Rangers. And he did okay. Now he's going to go on loan in Sunderland in the Championship. Fuck me. We are an absolute bottle club, guys. What an awful, awful run football club, though. Look, I'm all for developing talents, loaning out players. Fuck me. We paid 43 million quid for a Championship player or a Scottish League player. Let's do these teams. This is what this guy's level is right now. Fuck me. We paid 43 million for this guy. And now we're loaning them out to Championship sides. It's mental. What's the matter with this club, man? Honestly, I don't get that. That deal was fishy as fuck. Honestly, in regards to that Diallo deal. I reckon we just owed Atalanta some cash in a bet that had gone wrong from the Glazer shithouses or something. There's no other logical explanation for paying that money for Ahmad and not even getting him straight away and then not playing him and then just he's not developing, is he? He's going to the Championship now. So what's going to happen? It's going to be like Ghana. He went to the Championship last season and had about as good a season as he probably could have had done in the Championship for Notts Forest. That did really well. And then we just sacked him off. Now he's gone for piss all. So what's going to happen with Diallo? Is he going to go to the Championship and develop into a Premier League standard beast? Or is he going to turn into a fucking Championship player there, my son? Look, that's a great league. It's a physical league. He needs a physical league to teach him how to stop being such a little bitch. Because he gets pitched off the ball, man. He's like, you look at him playing, he's got the physicality of a little boy out there. So he needs to work on that. He needs to become a man. He's not a man yet. He might be 20, but he's not a man yet. He needs to become a man. And the Championship is a good league to make him become a man, I suppose. But other than that, I just don't really get it. I don't get why we paid 43 mil for a player. Now he's going out to Sunderland, for fuck's sake. Sunderland's his level right now, guys. It blows my mind. It just blows my mind. The fact that we paid so much money for this guy, it's a total waste of money, basically, is what we're saying. We spent 43 mil on a player that we're not even playing, and we're now letting go to Sunderland in the Championship. What a total waste of money. Unbelievable. Okay. Run over, but it is very, very frustrating. I don't know what goes through the shithouses at this club. Yeah, thank you, Jim Watkins. Rajon says Glazers out. Get those Glazers outs in there, I agree. We'll sell them for 6 or 7 minutes of Slim Reaper. Jiwa says maybe they think he will do against the lower teams before going into the elite. Hope so, yeah. I mean, look, it's a good baptism of fire playing in the Championship. Championship getting ready to kick his legs and toughen him right up. That's what I'm saying. So because of the Championship being a very physical man's league, as Graham Souness would say, it's a good one for him because it should teach him everything about the rigors of English football. So, yeah, but he's getting smashed as football fan. I bet he's going to get absolutely smashed in the Championship. Govu says, plus side, we played Preston last night, and that Spanish left-back you loaned to them played a great game. Oh, nice one, Govu. Good stuff. Fumin Jones is still here, for fuck's sake, says the big guy. Are you talking about Alvaro Fernandez? I know, I can't believe it. Hashtag Glazes out, says G. Well, I can't believe it. Right, so let's get back onto the Memphis stuff real quick, guys. So there's the outgoings, Ahmad, Chong, Ghana. There's the news there. Memphis Depay, there are still reports that he could terminate the contract, I suppose. So there's still a small understanding we could get him. But Chelsea are the ones that are also interested and have a desire to sign him, but they are getting over now, so that may affect things there. Fab gave an update 20 minutes before the show and just said that there are no advanced talks with Chelsea, but Memphis Depay is closer to staying than leaving, but it's still a long day. Termination of contract ready, but only in case Depay would agree with another club. So, seems pretty interesting. There's a termination of a contract ready. So, if Memphis Depay decides to terminate his contract there, then he can go and sign for another club straight away on a free. And if Barcelona, it seems like they're quite keen to do that and cut their losses and just get rid and allow him to go and sign for another club on the free. So we could sign him, I guess, guys. It's still a possibility. I'd say there's a 20% chance, maybe not even that high, maybe a 10% chance. Very unlikely, very unlikely. More than likely he stays or goes to a different football club because we've already said Ten Hag said our business is done. But if he feels like there's a good signing to be made here on the cheap, somebody that could help the team, then he may well pull the trigger. We may well just go and get Memphis Depay. Guys, let's have a little vote in the live chat. Do you think we're going to sign Memphis Depay before the deadline tonight? Yes or no? What do you reckon? Oh, dear. 5% chances, J. King. Yes, says Harvey Page. Interesting. Football fan says 1. Gerard says no. Hope not, says Slim Reaper. No, says Matty Gwinnett and Rajat. Yup, says David Srinivasan. No, 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 no. Andy Bell says yes. No way. Please God, no, says Chris Parker. Simon Cowie. Thank you so much, Simon Cowie, for getting in here. Raw, my son. Simon Cowie, thank you for getting in, buddy. He says, Pig, Beckham had to go on free loans before he got a first place because he was crap at the start. And look at what Beckham's career was. That's a good point, Simon Cowie. So he went to Preston North End, didn't he? So it's, you know, okay, fair enough. But also, nah. Beckham just way more of a talent at 20 years of age. You know, sorry to say. But no, yeah, fair enough. Okay, but he did have to go on loans when he was young and stuff. But at 20 years of age, Beckham, you know, I'll take Beckham all day, my son. I'll take Beckham all day. But no, fair enough. I hear what you're saying. Like some players, their development, their route to development, their route to getting to the top level is different. Some people, you know, can just do it when they're at the age of 17. Others, by the time they're 21, 22, they've gone through various different, you know, education of football at different levels. And they reach the top and they can sustain it. And they've got the determination to believe they've garnered those skills and experiences. Look at Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy is a Fleetwood Town player not that long ago, guys. But look at Jamie Vardy these days and the career he had in the Premier League. He built his way up through the leagues. Anybody can do that. So I'm not saying he's completely gone. But look, what I've seen from Amad Diallo so far is that he's a decent player. He's very weak. And he's got no real place in the side right now because he's just not quite good enough at the moment. We paid 43 mil for him. I've got no problem with loaning a youngster. Just to be clear, I've got no problem with loaning a youngster out to the Championship. I think it's a great place to go for these youngsters to go and play. Like people like Garner, people like Alvaro Fernandez, people that we've put out and developed from a young age. But I don't think it really makes sense. The biggest problem I've got with this whole deal is the fact that we've spunked 43 million on this guy a while ago. He's not playing for us. He's not developed. We've loaned him out and he's just being used as a loan player. And he's gone to Rangers, he's gone to Sunderland. We paid 43 mil. He's now in the Championship. So are you telling me there's not a Premier League club that wants him, even a lower Premier League club or a better standard team or somewhere else? That's what concerns me, is that we've paid all that money for a guy who only Championship teams want right now at the age of 20, which is a concern for me, guys. Kovu says he's never going to be worth more than 43. Thank you so much, by the way, for your super chat there, Simon Cowie. I appreciate you a lot. Get in there, my son. Nice one. 241 legends watching, 136 likes. Hit the like button. Let's get this sucker to 150. Smash the subscribe button if you're new, by the way. We're going to be on here a couple of times today and for the watch along later as well, giving you the latest updates, reports as and when they come out, if there is any movement in regards to transfers for United. So smash the subscribe, smash the bell icon. Just going to take a little dip over to Twitter real quick, guys. So if you haven't retweeted us on Twitter, please do. We're pinned at the top of the live chat, and I'm going to just check out all the legends that have retweeted this show so far. We'll give you a shout out, may give you another shout out at the end, all the rest of the legends that have retweeted. So thank you to Liam Ward, Matty Gwinnett, Raj, Audio Mark, United Flying High, Tap Fuma, Francois Coq. How am I not following you, Francois Coq? That's mental. Francois Coq just followed you back there, my son. Have you got a new account or something? Stephen Braun, Stu R, Vincent Bullock, and transfers_UTD. Thank you so much. And also Feline Fur as well, Don Gungshi. Thank you so much for retweeting as well there, guys. So please do go over to Twitter, give us a follow, give us a retweet. It helps spread the word of the show a little bit there, and follow us up on social media. Nice one. Good stuff, guys. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, Armad explanation of why we won't need him and had no plan with him, says Rajat. Very strange, very strange. We probably will not. I've got a hunch feeling, right, guys? Now, you may call me a bit of a negative Nelly here, but I've got a hunch feeling we'll probably never see Amad Diallo break through into the first team properly. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I hope in a couple of years' time this guy's just made a mockery of what I said and he's a fucking absolute worldie. But I've just got a feeling he's never going to break into the team. But we paid 43 mil for the guy. It's he's a good young player, but come on, we've got like Sancho, Antony. I don't know if there's ever going to be I don't know if there's ever going to be an Amad Diallo starting this in the side. We'll see, though. We paid 43 mil for the guy. Should have been ready to go in. When you pay 43 million pounds for a player, I expect them to be ready to go into the first team. That's all I'm saying. Waste of money, guys. Total waste of money. Okay, so Memphis Depay, yeah, nice one. Good stuff. Okay, a little bit of talk about Gakpo here. So Cody Gakpo, still a player that I want at Manchester United. If we're talking about who do we want, Gakpo or Memphis, it's Gakpo for me all day. So I would prefer Gakpo. He scored another hat-trick last night, didn't he? He's had an incredible start to the season. He had an incredible season last season. He's a goal scorer. He's a creator. I don't get why Manchester United are not going in for the guy. So it does concern me. I mean, he's very, very much not a lot of money. But this is the latest on Cody Gakpo as per from Fabrizio Romano right here. Says, Cody Gakpo will stay at PSV. Leeds agreed with player and offered more than Southampton, but PSV rejected. And Van Gaal suggested player to stay until World Cup. Well, Van Gaal, just fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, this Louis Van Gaal twat, mate, always sticking his oar in, isn't he? Why does he have to always stick his oar in this toss pot? But anyway... but he's been told Leeds are determined to try again in January. So they may well keep Cody Gakpo. So it does seem like maybe they're holding out for a bit more money. PSV said not for sale. Absolutely. So PSV looks like he will stay. But PSV rejected. So their PSV is basically suggesting that he's not for sale. Look, everybody's for sale for the right price. But Man United wouldn't want to pay at the moment after spending all the money we have. You know, any more than like 30 million for this guy. And we probably wouldn't even pay that right now, because of all the investment we made this summer, even though we should. So, yeah, it's not likely that we get Cody Gakpo. He's going to stay. It's not like he goes anywhere else either. Southampton and Leeds and these clubs just went in there for a decent bid, but they want a lot more money. They know what a player they've got there because he's scoring a shitload of goals for them. He's a massive player for them. He's got huge potential. He's 23. So we should absolutely, we should absolutely try and get this guy in the future, I think, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. Gakpo would be a good sign, and I think so as well, J. King. LVG's very salty, isn't he? Van Gaal's a twat, says J. King. My name is Louis Van Gaal, and I like my players to be horny, and I don't like Manchester United because he sacked me after the final of the FA Cup. That doesn't sound anything like Louis today, but you know what I mean, just general sort of a Dutch fight there. Maradonaldino says, sorry to head out midstream, taking little man for a haircut. Oh, nice one, Maradonaldino. No worries. Have a great day, man. Thank you for being a member of this channel and getting in here raw, dude. That was more like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on, we got to get to the chopper. That was a little bit like Arnold, to be fair, mate. But no. My name is Louis Van Gaal. I can't do it anymore. I haven't listened to the guy for too long. Sign Gakpo and send Garnacho, Savage and Zinedine over to PSV on loan, says Rogerio. Interesting. See, I like that idea. That's a good idea. Maybe they'd be keen on doing something like that. But I don't think United have the wherewithal or the bottle about us right now to actually go and get another player in. If we do get a player, it'd probably be like basically a free player, like a Memphis Depay, if we can get him if he's terminating his contract. Harry Maguire will be captain this evening, says MUFC. Johnny's loving it. Sounds nothing like Cantona's kerfuffles. Can you imagine a breaking news during the game tonight? FDJ signs for United. Disco, Dave. So, I mean, should we talk about Frenkie de Jong? Look, he's on the thumbnail there because there's still speculation and rumours and talks, and we've been linked to this guy all summer long. 4 months of linkage to de Jong. Is there any real news about de Jong? Is there any real inclination that we're going to sign him and go in for an 85 million euro offer right now? Definitely not, guys. I really don't think so. You think we're going to take our spending to over 300 million pounds for this window with the Glazer shit houses? I don't think so, guys. So Rashad Rahman says it's pretty silent at the moment in terms of Memphis and de Jong so far. For the former, a team needs to make a firm offer, which still is yet to happen after Juventus ruled him out. And apparently there's no offers yet for Frenkie de Jong either. So let me just get that up on the screen for you guys so you can see, what is going on there. But it does seem like it's not very realistic that anybody's going in for this guy, guys. So I wouldn't hold your breath. I absolutely would not hold your breath on De Jong. I'm just trying to find, where's this so I can replace it. Don't know where it's gone. Okay, let me just save it as, oh yeah, let me just save it as that, and then I'll put it up on the screen, guys. So this is basically what's going on. We can see pretty solid in terms of Memphis and De Jong so far. For the former, team needs to make a firm offer, which is still yet to happen. You've got this rule out. No offers yet for Frenkie de Jong, guys. So it's very quiet. Man United aren't going in for him. Look, who knows? Who knows, guys? But it's very unlikely. The transfer does shut tonight. There's still time for us to sign anybody we want. But Frenkie de Jong, essentially, the last update we saw from Fabrizio in regards to de Jong was that the fact that you know, he has to say that he wants to leave. He's got to say that he wants to leave Barca, and they've got to do some sort of an agreement in what he's owed. But the reality is Barca owe him a lot of money, which they're going to have to settle up next year anyway. They might as well settle it up now, especially if they're going to get a good whack transfer amount. So it's on Barca still, this whole situation. I mean, it's on Barca. They had an agreement in place for 85 mil for months, guys. So I don't know what they're doing there, but they owe him money. So he's waiting out to get that money, I think. It's pretty much as simple as that. Oh, shit. Real Betis have reached an agreement in principle with Juan Mata as a free agent. But his arrival to date is locked because of La Liga registration rules. The club has to sell to make a space for the former United player. No way, little Juan Mata going back to Spain. Real Betis, by the looks of it, are going in for him. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I'd love to say there was more about Frenkie de Jong. That's about it. It's very quiet on de Jong. So it was really strange how he had gone to London and there was all that business. It was very, very strange. I don't really understand what happened. But there's some reports that say we have been in contact again. I would say they're probably false reports. That's honestly my opinion. But you know, we'll have to see. There's still plenty of the window left. Just you never know. There have been many surprises before in the transfer window for United on the deadline day, on the last window. Guys, get some of your most surprising transfers that happened on deadline day in the chat. Remind me. So Falcao, when we signed Falcao, that was like, you what? That blew my mind when we signed Falcao. Who else we sign on deadline day that's just like, it does happen anyway. Sometimes we sign some crazy players. That wasn't so crazy because that was a loan actually, wasn't it? But this is huge money. So, you know, Fellaini. Fellaini. CR7 return. Antony Martial 2015. Nice one. Berbatov on deadline day. Nice one, James. Wayne Rooney 2004 says MUFC. Is that right? G-Will says Berbatov. Yeah, that's a good one. So, look, it has happened before. We got some crazy ones before. It's been a while, I suppose. We got a super chat from Simon Cowie getting in here raw, guys. Everyone, let's get a sue in the chat there for Simon Cowie. Thank you, Simon Cowie, my man. He comments and he says, exactly, yeah. Simon says, Pig, Romano said all that needs to happen is de Jong does a conference call with Barcelona and his representatives to complete the deal. That rubbishes the claim that offer expired, says Simon Cowie. Okay, but we did then go and buy Casemiro. We don't know if the offer's expired or not, but the deal's not been done yet. Why would a deal that we've been working on for 4 months, ask yourself this, why would a deal we've been working on for 4 months have to be done on the final day of the window? That's craziness to me. I think that's the biggest indicator in all this, the fact that we've been working on this for months. We should have had it done a long time ago. So if it was going to happen, it probably happened a while ago. But no, fair enough. You're right. I guess that's all that has to happen. Right, there's a lot that has to happen, Simon Cowie. All that has to happen is this. Barcelona need to pay him what they owe him, which is £17 million by all accounts. He's not going to go for nothing. He's not going to go and they say, hey, we'll give you 2 mil. No, he wants what he's owed. So if that has to happen for a start. Barca have to settle up. Secondly, Frenkie de Jong has to actually want to leave Barca. Thirdly, he has to want to go and join Man United. Fourthly, Manchester United have to pay, now after spending £227 million, 85 million euros for this guy. There's a lot of things that have to happen for us to get Frenkie de Jong in all fairness, guys. You know, I think it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I don't think. Let's ask the chat, guys. Smash a 1 if you think he's coming. Smash a 2 if you think he's staying. Simon, you're a legend, man. Thank you so much for getting your thoughts in. Let's get a little sui in the live chat there for Simon. Nice one. 156 likes, guys. We are struggling today to get up to the big 200. If you're just joining us, smash that like on the video. Hit the thumbs up. You know it makes sense. Drop a like on it. Give it a share around and all that as well. Lots of 2s coming in the live chat. It won't happen. Yeah, we have January money still. Yeah, maybe football fan. Oh, nice one, Matty Gwinnett, bro. He says, don't worry, pig. I've sent Liam Neeson to get De Jong. Nice one. That's what we need in all fairness, dude. Yeah, that's what we need. We need Ten Hag to phone him up and just be like, I've got a particular set of skills acquired from a long career. Would make me a nightmare for football clubs like you. This sounds like Brendan Rodgers. Could you just imagine Brendan Rodgers as Liam Neeson doing transfer negotiations? I've got many negotiation skills. Trust me, if you sell Frenkie de Jong to me now, that'll be the end of it. I won't look for you, and I won't find you, and I won't harm you. But if you don't, then I will look for you. I will find you. And I will make sure I'll make sure you have to buy Harry Maguire off us. Anyway, so there you go. Hey, First Class Gamer, what's going on, bud? I appreciate you. Is Liam Neeson Cornish? Maybe. In my world, he is Chris Parker. Yeah, it's a terrible Northern Irish accent, but hey, look, I gave it a go. Arnie Brendan Rodgers hybrid. Are you happy with Garner to Everton? No, I'm not, Big Bear 2022, you legend. Not at all. Not at all, pal. Why? It's a horrendous deal. Look at this deal, bud. Garner, no buyback in the end. I would have been fine with it if we had a buyback, but apparently it's 20% of the profit for a future sale. That's the clause. And there is no buyback option in the deal. So it's a shit deal considering we can't get this guy back. I think it's pitiful. Like, he's a good player. We developed him. He's 21. He's better than Scotty McTominay, or not necessarily better than Scotty McTominay, but he's unproven. Whereas Scotty McTominay's proven shite, and we've kept him ahead of Garner. It makes no sense. Yeah, a First Class Gamer says, Pig, is there an Arsenal versus United preview? Oh, dude, I'll get one set up. You want to be on that, bud? Yeah, man, I'll get one set up for that, dude. That's a good shout. There will be. I'll try and get a fan debate thing set up. You want to get in? You want to get in on that? Football fan says, that was the Van Gaal accent you were looking for. Nice one. Garner over McTominay says, Annie HT, I'm with you there. The buyback would have been 70 anyway, says Compass Smurf, probably with these Glazer shit houses. Less Pell today, no Vampiric Arch ended. Yeah, my own Genesis, so I sort of got some of the, I don't know, man. I mean, this camera, I don't know, guys. What do you think, guys? Let's have a little look at this. So, smash a 1 in the live chat for this camera, which is camera 1. Smash a 2 in the live chat for this oh, shit, that's the wrong thing. Smash a 2 in the chat for this camera. This camera's all fuzzy at the moment, so just discount that. That won't usually be fuzzy. But this is the old camera, guys, that I've been using. And in some ways, it's more natural looking, and it's better in some ways. But the other one is this one. So let me know what you think. 1 says Chris Koo, 2 says Pascal, 2 says Aiden, 1 says Mike and S, 3 says First Class Gamer, 1 says T-Mill, Philip says 1, Duncan says 2, 1 all the way says Matty Gwinnett, 2 looks wired, says wired? Whichever makes you happy, Pig. Well, no, I'm trying to get your feedback for the best look. The best look. 1 all day says T-Mill, 2. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's go back to 2 for a second. Let's go back to 2 for a second, folks, and then just sort this out for a sec. So if I go to, it's because that's fuzzy one that's doing that. If I move that up like that. Right, now that's not fuzzy, guys. So I'd be usually like this on this one. Oh, no, I'm looking over here. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong camera. But yeah, so that's usually how this one would look. This is the classic one. It's a bit softer. It's not so sharp. It's not so, doesn't show so much of the what's the word? You know. I look like Obi-Wan, says Fire Up. I do a bit, actually. Number 2 is your bad side, says John Adair. Okay, lots of 1s coming in the live chat. So this one's better, right? You don't like how 2 looks, says J King. 2's a classic, says Pascal. All right, then. Well, maybe we'll stick with this one for the time being. We've got the option. Old one is Gash, says Chris Koo. Okay, right then, folks. Anyway, thanks for the feedback there, folks. Let's get back into the show. Right, yep. So Birmingham agreed a Chong fee. Dubravka, you know let's have a little Q&A now, folks. I'm just going to give you a rundown of what we discussed. Then we're going to get into the Q&A. So Antony has been unveiled at United. Ten Hag quotes on Antony saying that he's an absolute beast, basically, and he loves his character, and he's a great player, and he's so impressed with him. Losandro Martinez has won the Player of the Month award for August. Well deserved. Had a great time of it. Memphis Depay is on the market, apparently, from Barcelona. Fab said that there's no advanced talks, but Memphis is closer to staying at the moment. Chelsea have an interest. Memphis could terminate his Barca contract at any time today, is what Fabrizio said as well. And also Chelsea have some sort of an interest in buying or signing Memphis Depay, but maybe they won't because of Ober. Fabs also said that Chong to Birmingham City is a done and completed permanent move. We haven't got a price yet on that one, I don't think, but there is a permanent move in line there for Chong. Gakpo seems to be staying at PSV as well. Ghana has gone to Everton and there's no buyback clause in the end, which is gash. There was reports that, and from the Athletic, Birmingham have agreed a fee, but we don't have the reports on the actual fee just yet. So that's pretty much the latest news, folks, in regards to United. It's pretty slow. We're not expecting there to be huge transfer news for United today, in all honesty. But you never know. You never know. There could be a crazy deal for De Jong or a crazy deal for Depay or even somebody else. You just never know. So we'll hope we can get somebody. Okay, guys. Smash the amount of numbers. Smash the number of the amount of players you think will sign before the deadline day now. So 0, 1. That's what you think. Probably 0, isn't it? Wow, that Ghana deal is so wrong. It's a disgrace, says Jim Watkins. Ross Barkley on a free system. Reaper. Nah, I don't think we need him, really. We need more of a holding type midfielder, I think. We've got too many sort of, Ross Barkley on a free. I think he should go to Everton with Fat Frank. James Cummins says 1. Disco says 1. Slim Reaper says 2. 0 says Jim and Duncan and Pete and Brian. 0 or 1 says Kerfuffles. The big guy says 1. Business is done, says Aidan. I think so too, bud. You just found out we bought 100 million. Injury says awesome sauce. Excuse me? You've heard Eric Ten Hag is putting a bit in for you, Piggy. £30 plus 5 add-ons, says Mags. Nice one. 1 says DLK Moose. Dubravka, De Jong and Depay because it's buy one, get one free, says Mark Nurse. They hate him. Toffee, says Slim Reaper. Well, okay, but, it's Fat Frank Lampard. Sancho, Martial, Antony, Rashford comes on at left wing and striker. Ronaldo comes on at striker and Langa comes on at left wing and right wing. Depay comes in at right wing and striker. Should he be coming on at left wing, though? It would actually fit really nice. Fair play, Bills fan. Well, I think Depay makes sense, but as a cheap addition to the squad right now, it does. Slab isn't playing tonight, is he? Don't think so, but he must be on the bench. Why would Ten Hag play a different lineup for the back line? It's actually looked good the last 2 games. I'd definitely keep the same defence. Will Antony play tonight, says Pascal Creamer? No, he's definitely not playing tonight. What about the loan from Chelsea player, says Matt Boswell? Oh, you mean Pulisic? That's gone dead. I mean, you never know, but seems to have gone dead on that one. It is wages to price to Slim Reaper. Yeah, big wages. But if you're not paying anything up front, say, then it's just a lot more feasible that you would pay decent wages. Because usually, even if you're signing any sort of player on the cheap, you got to pay, 10 million, 6 million, whatever it may be. And therefore, the wages might be cheaper, but you still got to pay a lot for the deal. Whereas if let's say Barca terminate the contract with Memphis and he's got another club to join, we can get him for free and we could pay him 200 grand a week for a year or two's contract. And it's not going to cost us that much overall. I wouldn't pay him 200 grand a week for shit, by the way, just so you know. But I'm just saying, because there could be not very much. Yeah, First Class Gamer says Brendan Rodgers to get sacked. Hey, it could happen. I think you're right. Brendan Rodgers, if Man United smash him up. Brendan Rodgers has had an awful start to the campaign. They have played a lot of tough teams. They've played a lot of the tough teams, but they've had an awful start. Hope he does well for you guys as an Ajax fan. Nice one, Pascal Creamer. I hope he's going to be absolute baller. Use that 15 million Ghana sales to pay out Frenkie de Jong's own wages. There you go, Rogerio. Exactly. Yeah, we could do that as well. Susan, Lively Sue, what's going on, you legend there? Says same starting lineup as last game, except that Casemiro is replacing McTominay. I think so too as well. I mean, I think even Ronaldo will probably be on the bench because I don't think he's that sharp at the moment. But you never know. Maybe Ronaldo does start. But yeah, other than that, I think Casemiro will come in for Scotty McScott bag as well, Susan Lively Sue. Good call. What's my thoughts on City transfer, says Prakash Kumar? Yeah, they've done well again, haven't they, mate? I mean, that Haaland looks fucking unbelievable. His performance yesterday was actually fantastic, wasn't it, guys? Like, proper centre-forward play. His movement, his peeling away into space, his heading ability, his physicality, his reading of the game, everything. He's a fucking absolute baller. They've got themselves a beast, and I'm pissed off, guys. And also, they're getting this Akanji for dirt cheap. Who else they signed? They've done some decent business. Yeah, I mean, they didn't need to strengthen that much. First Class Gamer says, my sources say he's odds on to be the next Premier manager to be sacked. Get a tender on it. Yeah, it's a fair point, First Class Gamer. I mean, it could well happen. It could well happen. I think you're right. Time to bring back fire in my room, says Gung Sheet. Maybe for those shithouse Glazers, bud. He'll break every record going, says Slim Reaper. He may look like Shrek, but he can play, that's for sure, says Chris Koo. Dan PGM says, can't believe United didn't go in for Haaland. Well, I can, because we wouldn't have got him. That's the thing, like, Haaland is down to City scummer, And also, fair enough if it was the olden days, like for instance, if City were a shit championship team like they should be, or a lower Prem side, and Man United were Fergie's Man United winning stuff, we would have got Haaland. He's not going to go play for shitty City ahead of the winners and the title challengers and the trophy winners. No, but right now, Man City are that team. So he's obviously gone to Man City, and Man United are not the trophy-winning team. So that's the reason. He wouldn't have even gone to United at this stage. He would have come to us if we were winning the league and stuff like that, but he wouldn't have come to us unless that was the case. We did go for him. Yeah, we did go for him back in the day as well. We had to deal with his Toss House agent, didn't we? And of course, now we've got... now we're seeing the results of not going in for him before he went to Dortmund. He's a City skank, says my own Genesis. Yeah. City got them cheap because players want to go. Used to be us, the Slim Reaper. Exactly. That's basically what it was like. Gerrard, Lampard, Rodgers. Who would be the first to go? I do think it probably will be Rodgers, yeah. Although Gerrard's shitting it at the moment, isn't he? But I do think it will be Rodgers to be sacked. I mean, if Man United drub him up 4-0 tonight or something, he could be sacked after the game. So we saw that Scotty Parker got sacked, which was an abomination in my opinion. Already one manager sacked. The quickest sacking in Premier League history that was, by the way. And also the fastest sacking. It was the first time anybody's been sacked after, what's it, 3 games, 4 games? Crazy, absolutely crazy. But he did say, though, he did literally say after the game, like, his player, you know, like the squad is just a little bit too short, basically, and they don't have what they need at that level, which is basically just saying your squad's shit. And, you know, which is kind of true, but you can't really say the squad shit when you're not going to go out there and sign loads of new players. You kind of got to work with what you got, don't you? So he did sort of stitch himself up there, and it's clear that once you've gone down that road, you know, it's hard to come back from. But still, I'm so surprised they sacked him. They needed to just give him a lot more time and work that out, I think. They've had a mare. He did really well to get them up to the Prem. Yeah, Scotty had mad drip. Credit where it's chooses football fan. David Diallo says, sorry, Slab plays tonight. That was part of the deal when Leicester, when we bought him. David Diallo, that's fucking quality, mate. Yeah, we paid £80 million plus a clause in the contract that said we have to play him against Leicester. Nice one. That's so funny. Oh, dearie me. Right, okay, guys, I'm going to read a bunch more comments out. Get in there raw. As always, smash the like on the video as well. Hit the subscribe. Have your say. I'm going to read a bunch more out. Then we're going to end this video and get back on probably, I don't know, in a couple hours' time, see what the latest is then with transfers, if there is anything. That we're not just going to do videos for the sake of it. Wanted to get on here, give you the latest goings on. There's not really that much going on, it turns out. So, but that's the latest stuff, guys. Pig, did we go in for Haaland when Ollie flew to go to and chat with him, says Jim Watkins. I think before he went to Dortmund, we were in for him then to try and sign him, yeah. And I don't think it materialised. What's happening with Dubravka? I think we had crazy agent fees and stuff like that they wanted from us. What's happening with Dubravka? Yeah, so Dubravka, he passed his medical and stuff. He's going to be unveiled and announced, I guess, very shortly, mate, sometime today. Let's just try and give you a little bit of an update, see if there's anything that's come out very quickly. So, yeah, Samuel Luckhurst, 20 minutes ago, reporting that it's mercifully quiet deadline day for Man United, all things considered, but the club is expecting to announce a new signing very, very soon. So, yep, that's pretty much where we're at with that one. Dubravka's coming in. It's not a problem. Here it is. Here, the latest update from Luckhurst. Mercifully quiet deadline day. All things considered, club expecting to announce signing Dubravka this afternoon. Fabrizio tweeted last night and said Martin Dubravka is going to sign the contract as a new United player in the next hours. It's done, sealed with both player and Newcastle side. 100%. Here we go, confirmed. So I don't think we need to worry about not getting Dubravka. I think that's definitely happening before the end of the deadline. So yeah, expect that to happen this afternoon. That will probably be our last business right there. Yeah, it probably will be. But you never know. BT at 8 PM. Get in there, Chrissy, my son. Cheers, no worries, Riley Kennedy. For a former United player, how Dan James is getting transfer after transfer, a future GCSE exam question in the making. Good shout, James. So yes, let's give you an update there. So Fulham are closing in on the deal for Daniel James. Agreement set to be completed on loan from Leeds. This is via Fab. Final details discussed right now. Leeds are set to sign Bamba Dieng as a replacement from Olympique Marseille for 10 million euros. So, yeah, there you go. Daniel James to Fulham, looks like. By the way, Fulham looking legit decent, man. You know, you know, Mitrovic is who we should go and get. Not even kidding, man. Did you watch him in the last game again? He was fucking great again, guys. Mitrovic is a fucking decent player, guys. I think we should Go and get Mitrovic. What do you reckon, folks? They obviously beat Brighton 2-1 in the last game. Mitrovic scored. He's also just generally causing them all sorts of problems. He created the other goal that they scored. The guy's decent, mate. The guy's decent. I would honestly go and get him, folks. Very clean camera today. Oh, nice one, Ninja Starman. Yeah, a few people prefer in this one. I feel like we needed to sign a right back because Diallo isn't really a defensive defender, says Riley Kennedy. Good call as well. I'm with you there, bud. Definitely. You agree about Mitrovic as my own genesis. Mitrovic only 27, says Fire Up. Yeah, Wiggy says 5 goals, 5 games, 5 goals so far for Mitrovic. He got 43 and 44 in the championship. Unbelievable. I know. Goal scorer's a goal scorer, mate. He would be good, wouldn't he? They would charge us 100 million for him at this stage, says Abhinav. He's hard as fuck and only 27, says Football Fan. I know, I like him. Mitro would take him. He would actually be happy to come and be rotated. Absolutely, T-Mill, yes. Pig, I told you in earlier streams, you did indeed, Jim Watkins. Yeah, well, that's it. If you could score 44 goals in the Championship, you can score a lot of goals in the Prem as well. He's going to struggle to score as many because, let's face it, Fulham are not going to be dominating every team. In fact, they're going to be under the cosh against most of the bigger teams. So he's not going to score as many, nowhere near. But he'll still get 15, 16, 18 goals maybe, I think. And why not? He could definitely get 15. He's already got 5. So he's improved a heck of a lot. I mean, I saw a stat the other day after the Brighton game where they won and he scored, that said he scored more goals in this campaign for Fulham so far than the entire last campaign there in the Premier League. So, look, he's come on leaps and bounds. His confidence is an all-time high. He's on the back of a season where he scored 44 league goals. Look, Cristiano Ronaldo, when he's, last season, scoring 18 in the Premier, if you put Ronaldo in the Championship playing for Fulham last season, he would have struggled to get as many goals as Mitro. That's the reality. That is the reality. It's a tough old league. And the fact that he scored 44 goals last season, I mean, that is something that you've got to take with a lot of respect. They would charge us. True, Slim Reaper. Mitrovic is a beast, says Jeff Madrak. Yes, bring back Vinnie Jones. He was a beast, as kerfuffles. Riley Kennedy says Mitrovic can hold the ball up really well, and we needed a striker that does that. Yes, Riley, definitely. And he's meaty and tough and determined, and he's a big leader for his team as well. He's a talisman for his team. Most players whose name ends with itch are decent, says Madhouse. That's a good one. Riley Kennedy says balls. Any update on Phil No Bones Jones? He's still a United player, Abhinav Ketapau. As crazy as that may seem, he's still a United player, mate. What's this that's just come through? Oh, interesting. So Arthur Melo is currently undergoing medical tests as a new Liverpool player. Liverpool signing Arthur Melo, guys, Brazilian midfielder. So, interesting. Hang on, is he a midfielder or am I thinking of somebody else? Who the fuck is this guy? All right, yeah. Okay. Arthur. Oh, it's Arthur. Yeah, Arthur. Sorry. I just know him as Arthur, the guy, the Juventus midfielder. That's who they're signing. Sorry, I was like, who the fuck's Arthur Melo? It's because he goes by the name of Arthur. That's why. Melo is a loaner deal, right? Yeah, there you go. So Liverpool doing some business there. It's Arthur. Wow, underwhelming, says Football Fan. When do they sign the other half of Melo, says Compass. Nice. Liverpool got 2% of midfielders that are benched for Brazil by our midfielders. Come on, Wiggy. Yes, mate. Desperate transfer from Liverpool, panicking. Liverpool, such a bunch of cheating, tossy, lucky bastards the other night. Fuck the Scousers, guys. Honestly, that was so annoying. That's such a robbery. Eddie Howe's team deserved to draw out that game, man. Desperate transfer from Liverpool. Definitely agree, Big Bear. Do you think Antony will start? Don't think he's going to feature at all, to be honest, Riley. I'd get ready for him to be unleashed in that Arsenal game. Yes, Mellow Yellow says Football Fan. Rogerio says Mitrovic would be a brilliant signing. Send our Wan-Bissaka McTominay the other way. Get in there, Rogerio. Good shout. Smash a one if you'd sign Mitro. I definitely would. I think we could do a lot worse. I mean, he's not going to get Ronaldo out the team, but he's somebody that's going to be rotated and score your goals. 5 mins into 8 dodgy Scousers. Exactly, Chris Parker. Absolute pig. Fuck the Scousers, says Jim. Wiggy would want him. James Cummins wants a cheeky little bit of Mitrovic action as well. How many minutes tonight? I think he's going to get 30, to be honest, Jeff. But he could start. Who knows? Phil Jones still going to be here when he's 60, says Compost Smurf. One, says Bills fan. One's he's been around, reliable. Exactly, Chris Parker. All Scousers are dodgy, says Kerfuffles. You'd think a player like him would relish the opportunity of playing for a big club like United as well. Definitely Wiggy, reliable, plays every season. More than you can say for Martial. Definitely, he's tough. He's fit. He's not injury prone. My own genesis is English is not my native language, so I'm just very curious about the honorary title about Liverpool. Scouser, is it? What does Scouser mean? Sorry for being such a noob. Okay, so Scouser is like the slang name or the term for people from Liverpool. So Scouser, it's not a derogatory term or anything. They call themselves it. They're proud to be Scousers. It's like I don't really know, to be honest. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like a nickname they gave themselves, I think. I could be wrong there, but they call themselves the Scousers and they're proud, I think. AKA Skip Rat, says Gangshi. Yeah, that's what we call them. Do you think Fred will play well with Casemiro? I do actually, Riley. Yeah, I think Fred will be unlocked a little bit. He's better box to box. I don't like him as a holding midfielder. Somebody behind him allowing Fred to get forward probably makes Fred a lot better player, to be fair. Right, guys. Fredamiro, let's go. Right, guys, we're going to wrap this video up there, but we'll be back on later on, of course, for the Man United game versus Leicester. 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Come and join us for the watch-along. Also, we'll try and get back on if there's any breaking news before then, but if not, we're going to do a deadline day roundup straight after the game around about 10 p.m. Just seeing if there is any late deals, see what late deals come in for all the different teams as well, not just United for the last hour of the transfer window tonight. So please do come and join us for that, guys. As always, smash that like button on this video. We're on 193 likes, only 7 away from 200. Hit the like button, folks. It's free. It ain't gonna hurt you. Drop a thumbs up on it. Kung Fu Canton, I'll kick it. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Also, smash the cheeky little bell icon to get notifications when we go live. Follow us on social media at Flying Pig United on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. Once again, thank you to everyone who retweeted the show. A couple more legends did it as well. Pfizer Bay, Maradonaldinho, Harvey Page. Thank you guys as well for retweeting it since. Bunch of bloody legends. Orlando Arellano. Hope you're good, Orlando. Have a great day. We'll be back on in a bit, but thank you, Vincent Schultens. Thank you, Chris Koo, Matty Gwinnett, the Hoopman, Elliot, Jim, Riley, Chris, Gungshi, Wiggy, Football Fan, Harvey, Fire Up, Josh, Jeff. Everybody, man. Wiggy, Riley, Jim, thank you to all the members like Matty Gwinnett, Chris Koo, the Hoopman, Vincent, and Gungshi, all the moderators like Wiggy, Gungshi, of course, everybody else who's been in here today, getting in here raw. Thank you for watching. Get your thoughts and opinions in here afterwards. Come back after this video is finished and let us know in the not live comment section who you would like to see Manchester United sign sign in the window, guys, if we can. Come back afterwards, let us know. But that's it for the show, guys. Back later with the latest news and the watch-along. Thank you, Primot. Have a great day. Thank you so much for that, Primot. You're a handsome bastard. Have a wonderful one. Thank you, Orlando, Chris, Fire Up, and all the legends of the Bacon Brigade. I'm out of here. Smash that like, smash that subscribe, follow us up on social media, and I'll see you later on, guys. Remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler. Shit. I just fucking spilled cocoa down my cream-coloured shirt. Bollocks. As this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. By the way, legends, I've just pinned the watch along, which is on tonight, to the top of the live chat. Do go over there and smash a like on it and get yourself in there ready and raw. Set a reminder, we're going to be back on at 7:30, my friends, watching United smash up Leicester City. Let's be having you. Come on, United!